Page 17. 3. Listening and strategies. Broad tastes. A. Listen to 3 conversations. Who has broad tastes? Write the name or names. Then listen again and answer the questions below. 1.
Hello?
Hi, Mary. It's me. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just watching one of those cooking shows. The one with the Japanese chefs. You know, they compete against each other.
Oh, I know. Don't they both have to make something with the same main ingredient?
Yeah, it's a really fun show. They're using salmon today, and they have to make as many dishes as they can in half an hour. It's really interesting. It gets, really intense. You know, there's so much pressure on the chefs. They never have as much time as they need, and...
Interesting. So you're really into cooking?
Oh, yeah, I love it. My grandmother's Japanese, you know, and she always made all these amazing Japanese dishes, and she taught me a lot.
Really? I didn't know that. Now, do you make Japanese food a lot?
Yeah, though I've been pretty busy lately, but you know, I try out new recipes as often as I can.
Now, do you just make Japanese things mainly, or do you cook other things too?
No. I also like to cook Italian food and French. And lately I've started to really get into Indian food. So I'm using all these spices. They have wonderful flavors. I've taken a few classes and I've learned how to combine spices and get the right flavors and stuff. So, yeah.
2.
Hey, Nick, what's this music? It's pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't it great? It's a Brazilian band. I forget the name. Oh, what do you call them? Anyway, they're good. I have music by lots of Brazilian bands. Look.
Wow, you're really into this stuff.
Yeah, my brother got me into it. He's living in Brazil, so he finds all these interesting bands. It's kind of cool. I hear stuff I would never find otherwise.
Right. Now, is this the kind of thing you listen to all the time?
No, I like all kinds of stuff. Rap, hip-hop, rock, jazz, opera, anything really.
You pretty much like everything then.
Yeah, that's probably because when I was a kid, my parents always had music playing and they played all kinds of stuff. So I grew up around music.
That's neat. Now, do you play any instruments?
No, not really. I tried the guitar for a while, but it wasn't as easy as it looks. And I guess I just didn't have the patience or the time for it, really.
3.
Hey, James. You look tired.
I am. I was up half the night reading. I'm reading this sci-fi book, and I couldn't put it down. So I was up until 1 or something, just reading.
So you're exhausted.
Yeah, totally. But sometimes you just find a good book like that, and you have to finish it as quickly as you can.
Right. Now, do you read only science fiction, or do you like other stuff too?
Well, actually, that's about all I read these days. I had this roommate a few years ago who read a lot of science fiction, and he lent me some of his books. Since then, I read nothing else. I got hooked.
So you're a big fan. You know, I never really got into science fiction. I guess I don't have much time to read, period. Though when I do read, I like to read biographies, you know, like the life stories of interesting people. I've read a few about politicians and world leaders. They're fascinating.
I find the same thing with sci-fi. It's fascinating to me. I mean, it's the only thing I read, really. Like trying to imagine what the future world will be like. I mean, these stories seem so possible to me. Like they can really happen in the future.